So if you don't know what the Epstein list is, it's either a surprise that will not affect you in any shape or form, or if you're a millionaire and you visited a certain island within a certain time frame, you're shaking your boots right now with a faucet of defecation awaiting about to fill up your tighty whitey thong. Because if you're listed on this list, you are considered to be one of the worst people imaginable. We're talking people that break the Geneva Convention, war crimes, the person not to open the first door and caught zombies, one of the people that chose to kill Michael or Trevor in the GTA story when you could have just saved them both, you sicko. And I'm honestly surprised if you don't know what the list is detailing. But I'm going to give you the breakdown. This guy called Epstein kept a log of everyone that came to his island. Some just came to visit and some came for alternative activities. And when I say alternative activities, I don't mean gooning at 5 AM in the basement. But basically, Epstein was offering the highest of society, a place to fulfill their own sexual desires in every shape and form. This guy was basically a millionaire in creative mode with all the shit he could gather to satisfy these millionaires. This involved things like children and midgets. Apparently midgets, but definitely children, unfortunately. Which is a huge driving point for bringing some of these millionaires to justice because they destroyed a bunch of children's lives and dignity. But unfortunately, it's not clear who took part in the sexual side of the island. Because one, the guy Epstein unfortunately died in a jail cell when, Trump was in office, apparently saying to have game-ended himself, with all CCTV footage of the area being completely wiped at that time period, and apparently the guards that were meant to be guarding him not being there whatsoever. And what do you know? Trump's name was on that list as well. But recently a judge has requested that the documents, including the list, be released, and we have received some of the names on the list, along with people betting who is also on the list. Yes, you can go online right now and bet who is on Epstein's list. And unfortunately I thought betting on League of Legends games was the lowest of the low. Along with the list is some supposed transcripts of people answering questions about other people that were on the island, and the sexual activities they were partaking on the island. I say supposed because this is some outlandish shit. And I dread to think if this was still operating in this day and age, there'd be things like Genshin Impact cosplayers, femboys, and millionaires wanting to recreate the Mei bedtime scene from Jujutsu Kaisen. But one of the names on this list is the ultimate betrayal. We're talking Anakin Skywalker Episode 3 type betrayal, or in terms for the degenerates out there, your jungler promises you a gank and then proceeds to watch you get skull-fucked by the enemy jungler and their lane, and they've just got their feet up in the cook chair watching this happen. Because one person was listed who you'd never thought would have been on Epstein Island, and had contributed a lot to society, but that person is Stephen Hawking. Now, it has not been said that Stephen Hawking actually did anything on Epstein Island, he just simply visited. At least for now, some court documents are still getting released. But the internet is having a field day with this one, especially on Instagram, where the most edgy memes get put now. And to be honest, I can't say shit because I'm scrolling through Instagram now because that is the funniest place on the internet right now. It used to be TikTok, now it's Instagram where all the funny memes get put. I hope it doesn't turn into YouTube Shorts, because the humour would be more diluted than the Call of Duty franchise right now. But by God, the Instagram memes did not pull their punches. Here are just a few of the memes I found on Instagram. Right, the thing is, the Stephen Hawking's memes right now, they're everywhere. I can just refresh, I'll refresh my Instagram Reels. And I will, okay, that did nothing. Let me, one sec. Right, we're fresh now. We're fresh. We're gonna find them. Like that, straight away.
Look out!
Like, they're just everywhere. And there's another one. Like, they're just everywhere.
This is parts.
Right, so many can scroll. They're right there again. It's atrocious what they're doing to him.
Okay, look at all my
2018
Here's another one. I saved a bunch. Have a look what I saved.
All right, we're clear. I'm telling you, man, this shtick is getting so old. That chair smells, dude. Hey, Steve, surf's up! Bitchin'! See ya, chink. All right.
Like, they're just not pulling their punches whatsoever anymore.
Okay, right, you. Time for sleep.
Don't touch me! Don't
Come on.
touch me!
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
There's also a rumour that Stephen Hawking has got midgets to complete equations on boards which were slightly taller than them, so they couldn't reach them and he would stroke himself. All completely false, by the way. Some one Twitter account made that, and everyone's rolling with it now.
It won't be long now. Just you wait. Things I'm gonna do to you.
Hello, it's me, Stephen Hawking. Recently I was exposed for being on Epstein Island. Boo fucking ho. It was a good time. The girls were not underage because they were made of stardust that was over 5 billion years old.
Okay. There's a good anime fucking argument there.
Some kind of a joke. Ashley.
What made you think I would ever allow a cripple?
What? I'm fucked. Like, they're just atrocious. This is from a day. I saved all of these in a day. So yeah, people were really giving Stephen Hawking a hard time, but there were many, many more names on that list, including Michael Jackson, but everyone's giving Stephen Hawking the bad rep. Right, so the Epstein list, here are some of the names. Bill Clinton, former US President. Donald Trump, already talked about. Hillary Clinton. Don't know who is. John Connolly, oh no. Leonardo DiCaprio. That is not going to sit very well. Al Gore, what the fuck? Stephen Hawking, yeah, there he is. Michael Jackson. Kevin Spacey, that dude's already in the fucking pit at this point. George Lucas. What the fuck? John F. Kennedy Jr. Shit. The list just goes on and on and on. What doctors? What the fuck? Now, I doubt people like Stephen Hawking really did anything. I'm almost 100% positive they just came to the island. But with the court documents being released almost daily now, I'm probably going to get proven wrong. But unfortunately, I do have hope for people. And I just hope with my fingers crossed, he hasn't been like fucking proven to do like nefarious shit on the island. But if I'm proven wrong, I'll just eat a bag of dicks or some shit. But the one thing I am really surprised about is how much people are just focusing on Stephen Hawking. Yeah, it's like the number one name people did not think would be on there. And I'm curious to see if anyone on that betting website that were betting for people who were going to be on that list actually won any money. And I'm more curious to see what else is going to happen with this. Are any more people going to be prosecuted for just being on Epstein Island? And are people going to get outed for doing shit on Epstein Island? But I hope to God Stephen Hawking is not one of those people. We're only like 6 or 7 days into January of 2024. And the world already looks like it's about to get face fucked for the entire year. But that is the end of the video. Enjoy this meme and bye-bye.